Welcome back, everybody. It's time for April's Retro Game Treasure. I'm bloody chuffed. Let's do it. So I don't want to waste too much time. I'm excited to see what's in it. I'm hoping it's some good stuff. I'm going to trim all the fat and we're going to get right into it. Because I have a bunch of editing to do to get caught up. Let's hope we start off with our Discount Air pillows. And we do indeed have our Air Defender Lights Discount Air pillows, where pillows are inflated and not prices. And one who graciously gave his life for us in order that my game survive. So, alright, let's feel around in here. We got an Atari, got an NES, and either a Master System or Genesis game in the case. Very good mix, that's what I like to see. As per usual, we will start with the Atari. Not exactly sure, I think this is right. We got, that's not right. We have Astro Blast. I know I've heard of this. I do not remember exactly what it is, so very excited to expand continuously my Atari collection. So let me know. Do you like this game? I will let you know my first impressions when I record gameplay. Very stoked. Astro Blast, first game. Astro Blast was published by M Network, which was Mattel, in 1982. This is a port of the Intellivision game Astro Smash, which I have heard a lot about but have never played. My experience with the Intellivision is quite lacking, really, and that is something that I aim to change very soon. This game is sort of a combination of Space Invaders and Asteroids. You control a laser cannon on the bottom, shooting up at things trying their best to kill you. Some of the objects split up into multiple pieces when shot. Not a bad little game at all, but I do feel that it doesn't have as much charm as the other two games that it reminds me of. I'll definitely have to try out the original Intellivision version really soon. Please, if you've played both versions, let me know how they compare. I'll definitely get some play out of this one, and I am very happy to add it to the collection. We will do the NES game next. Fingers crossed. Here we go. We got... I know that looks familiar, but I cannot read it. We have Karate Champ. Awesome. I know this is one I hear people talk about a lot. So up next, we got Karate Champ. Karate Champ was published by Data East in 1986. This is a game that I've heard a lot of people talk about, but I've never actually played myself. It is based on an arcade game that was an early example of a one-on-one fighter developed by Technos. I had a good bit of fun with this. I always go into these games blind with no reference to the manual or anything, and I did okay. I was able to win the first round but lost the second one. I look forward to coming back to this after I actually know how to perform the moves. Now this is very archaic compared to the fighting games of today, but I don't know what it is. There's just something I really liked about this game. I find early NES games very endearing. Look at this referee. He's adorable. I'm very happy to have finally played this. It is very antiquated, but I still found a lot to enjoy. Very happy to have Karate Champ in my NES library. Alright, and I believe this is our last game. We got Treasure. So last game. I put in my, you can add notes to, specify, certain things you want them to hold true for your box, and like in the note section, and I've put that I only want Genesis and Master System games in the case, and I think they've only sent me a loose Genesis game once. They've been very good about it. So, last game, let's see what we got. Oh my god, it's a Master System. It's Shinobi! I got Mother Flurfin Shinobi in case for... This is my first Master System game from Retro Game Treasure. I got Shinobi on the Master. I don't know. I don't think I've ever played Shinobi on the Master System. I played the Shinobi that was on the Genesis. I've played the arcade Shinobi and the NES Shinobi. Holy moly. And it's got the case. Or the case. I'm so excited, I don't even know what I'm saying. And it's got the manual. Very awesome. And not only that, there's another treat in here. There is like an advertisement poster. Get in touch with Sega Software. It's a big advertisement with all of the games, or a lot of the different games, I guess I should say. So, totally rad. And then on the back here, take hold of the Sega Adventure. And it's got some very 1987 goodness happening here. Take a look at that. Do a slow pan up so you can get all that glory. Look at that man's back. Yeah. Awesome. One of the coolest things I've gotten from Retro Game Treasure yet. I'm always expecting to get a Genesis game when I feel a case like this, because that's all I've ever gotten. But we got Shinobi, so let me know. How is Shinobi on the Master System? I don't think I've played it on a Master System. I'm still pretty new to the Master System. Not one I had when I was growing up. I didn't even know anyone that had a Master System. I don't even think I knew the Master System existed until I was much older. But Shinobi is a classic franchise. I believe I've heard that the Master System game is good. Very nice. So last game, we got Shinobs. Shinobi was published by Sega in 1988, and it is based on the very successful arcade game. I am so happy to have this in my collection. I recently picked up the Sega Ages release on the Switch of the original game, and I've been having a blast with it. This Master System port, I'm happy to say, is really, really good. It's a bit slower and obviously not as pretty, but it retains a lot of what makes the arcade game so much fun. The inclusion of a health bar is a very welcome change, I must say. I'm having a blast with this home conversion, and it has quickly risen to the rank of my favorite Master System game that I currently own. Game of the box, hands down. One of the best games I've gotten from Retro Game Treasure during my subscription. I cannot express how stoked I am to have Shinobi on the Master System. Alright, so I'm pretty happy with this box. We'll see what the totals look like. Not that I really care about that. I do that just because I figure some of you guys are curious when I watch other people's unboxings. Even though I don't really care about the value of their boxes so much, it's interesting for me to see how much price charting says that these boxes are for, but that's not what makes a good box for me. I think this is a pretty alright box. So quick recap, we got Astro Blast on the Atari 2600. We have Karate Champ on the NES, and I didn't really point this out before, but I will say this NES cart is kind of gross. It's very discolored and dirty. But hopefully a lot of that will clean off. Pins look pretty dirty too. And then, lastly, we got Shinobi for the Sega Master System. Pick of the box, if you weren't able to guess from my reaction, is definitely Shinobi for the Master System. I am very, very excited to see how this plays. I've actually recently been playing the Sega Ages version on the Nintendo Switch, and it's a lot of fun, so very stoked to see how it translates to the Sega Master System. This is, I think now, I only have, I think 3 Master System games so far, and this is, I mean, I don't know, I haven't played it yet, but I'm sure it's probably going to be pretty good. I think this is my favorite Master System game I have now. Super stoked to have it. So let me know what you think of the box. Let me know what your pick of the box is. Let me know what your favorite game was. Gosh, I have I have work I have to go do, but as soon as I can, I'm going to pop this in and check this out. You have no idea how excited I am. So, there's another episode of Too Many Boxes. Another month of wonderful surprises. I want to thank everyone for watching. We just passed 400 subscribers. You guys are amazing. I've been getting wonderful feedback on the different kinds of videos that I've been starting to make. Trying to really, try a bunch of different things and see what works and see what you guys think and see what you respond to. But I'm having a blast, and I really appreciate your comments and your likes. Everyone for subscribing, you're amazing. And I look forward to seeing you next month to see what retro game treasure we get. I hope you have a beautiful day. I will see you next time. Bye. Shinobi!